Okay, folks, how to get success in life. David Shoemaker. Here, I'm not saying how to get success in life. David Shoemaker. That's my name. Anyway, um, I think that this is something that so many of us are looking for. Some people aren't, but most of us are. And in our world and society, success usually is directly related with finances, right? It's not how smart you are; it's how your finances are. That's what again in our society we all measure a successful person by. Here I'm going to talk with my hands. That's just how I am. I've tried to stop doing it, but it just drives me crazy. Anyway, um, I think the best way to become successful is to plant the thoughts of successful people in your mind and then take action on those thoughts. Now, I'm going to show you two books here. I have a whole stack down there I was going to go through or show you, but I did that in another video and I do not want to do that again. I've got a whole bookcase over there, two bookcases actually, stuffed full of just gold material. Now, I've got two books here. One is Integrity is Everything by John Lavinia. This is an incredible book. If anything, get this book, read it, take action on it. Do the exercises that he has in here. Remember the quotes, because he quotes multiple and many good authors and successful people in history in there. Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. This is another gold book. You need to read this book. You have to. Integrity is Everything. I've read most of it, but I keep going back over stuff that I really liked, so I haven't gotten to the end. So, read those two books, if anything. After you read those books, you're going to be referenced to many others, and then from there, it's just a tumbling, block. The first book I actually got into reading was Rich Dad, Poor Dad. And then he referenced me to Think and Grow Rich. And then down through the food chain, I found Integrity is Everything. Integrity literally is everything. Now, integrity in this case, I will stop talking here in a second. But integrity is taking good actions, acting on those good actions, and doing them every single day. So accumulative good actions every day towards one end goal. And in this case, success. And in most cases. So that is, integrity is everything. Have integrity. Be, do, have. That's in this book. And I could go on for hours and hours on that book because that's just how I am. But I will not. I will try not to. Just go and read the book. Integrity is Everything. And then get Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. This book was written a little while ago, so it's written different from. It's not written conversationally like Integrity is Everything, but read it. There is so much value there. So, how to get success in life is like I said, planting the thoughts of successful people in our minds, because our environment, think about it, our environment, our setting, what we are immersed in is mediocrity, right? Poor or middle class. And there's nothing against that. But this is where I am too, and I'm moving out of it, is just we fight so hard to maintain mediocrity. It's incredible to me. And that's what you'll learn in this book, Integrity is Everything. We fight so hard to keep that safe, secure, to keep our corner. An analogy by John Lavinia, and then I will be done. I know I'm going late here. I'm going into 4 minutes, but an analogy by John Lavinia, and I hope I get this right. I was watching, I met this guy. He's great, but I was watching a hangout with him one time for my business, and he gave this stellar analogy. There's this bum on the street corner, okay? And he's there every day. And every day he goes out, and there's these people that walk by. And he says, he's got his little cup, and he says, have a quarter? Anybody spare a quarter? Could you give me just a quarter? Maybe a nickel? A quarter? And, people passing by put a quarter or a nickel into his little jar. And there's this one guy, and he does this every day. And there's this one guy that walks by, a rich guy. He's well off in life. He's in his suit and whatnot, and he passes this guy every day, and he'll take out he doesn't take out his quarter. Actually, he just walks by, looks at the guy, and he just this happens every day, day in and day out. And then finally, the rich guy, one day the guy says, "Quarter." He shakes his cup. "Quarter, could you spare a quarter for the homeless?" And the rich guy passes by the bum here, and he says, "You know what? Actually, I will not give you a quarter. I will give you more than that. I will give you a place to stay. I will give you a shower. You will have a shower every day. Nice warm clothes. A meal every day. And I know a guy at a factory, and I think I can get you hooked up with a job. So not only will you have a place to stay, but you will have a job. You can work every day. And you can see that. You can see this value. Just extreme value, right?" And he says, "What do you say to that?" And the bum sits there and he ponders, and he looks at this guy, this wealthy guy, who is offering him so much value, way more than a quarter. Just 1 quarter a day. And he looks at this guy, and he looks around at the other bums around him and says, "Well, who will get my corner?" Think about that. Who will get my corner? We all do that. We all say, we are all presented with opportunities in life many times. And we say, well, who will get my corner? I need my corner. I want my safe, secure job. I want to maintain my mediocrity. Right? Anyway, I'm running into 7 minutes here. I need to stop talking. I really do. But go and if I've provided value for you, if you're wondering what I do, why I have time to waste people's time on the internet, go down into the description below, and anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. Go into the description below. There's a link there, or you could just click the button below this video, and you could subscribe to my newsletters and whatnot. So. I hope I provided value. If I haven't, I haven't. If I have, I have, and that's great. Thank you, and have a good one.